Hello everyone, welcome to this class. In our last class, we looked at the plot structure of William Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream. In this very class, we are looking at the characters and characterization. Number one is Theseus. Theseus is, of course, the Duke of Athens, all right, who at the beginning is getting ready to marry the Queen of Amazon, known as Hippolyta. And Hippolyta, the next person I've told you, is the Queen of Amazon that Theseus is getting ready to marry. All right? Yes. And we look at Aegeus. Aegeus is an Athenian young man who is a no-nonsense person. At the beginning, he comes around to actually report the daughter Hermia to the Duke because the daughter is very disobedient, not wanting to marry Demetrius, the man he has actually chosen for her. And we talk about Philostrate. Philostrate is the chief organizer of the wedding. At the beginning, we see how the Duke had sent him message to go and prepare and organize the wedding proper. Then we talk about Hermia. Hermia, of course, is the person that the father just had come to report to the Duke about her disobedience. All right? Hermia is to be married by Demetrius, right, according to the father, Aegeus. But she has actually refused and has actually disobeyed the father, all right, by following Lysander, another lover. Okay, we talk about Helena. Helena, of course, is a betrayer, all right. Of course, she loves Demetrius a lot, okay, and they first dated, and right now the love is still there. When Hermia eventually wanted to escape with Lysander to the forest, she didn't hesitate to go back immediately and reveal to Demetrius about the plans of the duo of Lysander and Hermia. And we talk about Lysander. Lysander is, of course, the character who runs away to the forest with Hermia with the hope of marrying the girl over there until they mistakenly pour, the magical juice in her eyes or eyelids, and she falls in love with the wrong person. Although everything was later restored by the end of the day by Robin Goodfellow. Then we talk about Demetrius. Demetrius is actually the man chosen by Aegeus for his daughter, known as Hermia. But Hermia disobeys, does not want the man in question, and goes away with Lysander. And Demetrius also was in love with Helena, which is the more reason why Hermia does not want to fall in love with Demetrius, because she sees it as a betrayal. That how can I date somebody who has actually been with my friend before? And away from there, we see themes. We have theme of marriage, disobedience, resolution, and of course, play within play. Now, the issue of marriage concerns Theseus, the Duke of Athens, and of course, Hippolyta, the Queen of Amazon. All right. And by the end of the day, it also concerns Lysander and Hermia, and also concerns Demetrius and Helena. That's the theme of marriage. And disobedience. We see Hermia disobeying the father, as the father has earlier told her not to go with Demetrius, not to go with Lysander, but Demetrius. But she disobeyed, and by the end of the day, it is her love that eventually saw the light of the day. And we have what they call resolution. How the love is eventually resolved by the end of the day is that the right lovers are made to stick to the right love of their lives. While Demetrius goes with Helena, Lysander goes with Hermia, and of course, Theseus goes with Hippolyta, the Queen of Amazon. And finally, we have play within play. The play known as Pyramus and Thisbe, that is performed to entertain, the queen and of course the duke on their wedding day, is actually a full play in itself, which is a play within play that we find therein in the text. So these are the major themes that we find in the text. So that in our next class, we shall look at the text called Invisible Man by Ralph Ellison.